merriment.
Survival for expats.
In the concrete forest.
On Friday nights.
I know, it's wrong. I think we complain about it every time we come back. Hi guys, welcome back. I was just talking about the fact that my brother's cheap, but that's a nonsense story. But he did actually say about dates. So he was dating this girl and he wanted to take her out, you know, for a nice date. And he still believes that he should pay on dates. But so he usually took her to really shitty places. But he took her to Ozone and the Ritz-Carlton.
Oh,
and he was like, we'll get a bottle of wine so I don't have to spend that much money. And
at the Ritz-Carlton, yeah, sure,
yeah.
not that much money.
No, a bottle of wine is much cheaper than if you order cocktails and stuff, right?
Oh,
so
okay.
like you save a lot of money. Like a bottle of wine's like $300, $400 if you ordered 2 cocktails.
I didn't realize it was that cheap.
Yeah.
I figured it'd be like $700.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, it depends what wine you order.
That's
but
true.
So, but she got there and she like started ordering cocktails. My brother's just like, oh shit. he was so miserable. I sent it to the one I sent before. It's there. Okay.
Sned one more.
Sned.
Okay.
Sned.
Yeah, he's got it. Okay. Yeah, no, I do think well, my theory on it is if a guy earns a lot more money than you, he should definitely pay.
But I don't, because if I earn a lot more money than anybody else, like I wouldn't want people to expect me to pay. You know what I mean? Like I would think that, you know, I work hard for this money and I don't mind being generous, but there's a point, and like I don't want to have to support my girlfriend or boyfriend.
But I dated a guy, so I dated a guy for a couple of months, and he was on an internship over here, and I had no problem paying for everything. Like I knew he made like no money. He had like a shitty apartment, whatever, and I was like, look, I want to hang out with you, and I'm not gonna fucking drink at 7-Eleven. Like he was like, I don't mind, like just go. I was like, look, if we're gonna do things I want to do, I'll pay for them. Like,
Yeah, okay, I think that's fair.
yeah, I feel like it's like symbiosis. I get to hang out with him, and then that girl, that sounds like I was a sugar mom. I mean, like, so do you want new clothes? No, actually, my boyfriend did pay for me to get my haircut today. I was like sitting there waiting for him to come pay and pick me up.
My boyfriend has lent me so much money.
Yeah, I don't know. I never borrow money off boyfriends, but they do tend to usually.
It's nice that you guys are talking about your boyfriends while I don't have one.
Who wants to date Ali? Send in your application form to our Facebook fan page.
Tattoos and beard preferable.
Tattoos, if you have
But
tattoos.
not necessarily.
Not necessary.
Yeah.
Okay.
And beards, right?
Yeah, I like a beard.
I saw a guy who I thought would be perfect for you, and I was like, would it be weird if I went up to him? I was like, I have this friend, because he had this beard, he was tall, he had tattoos.
Oh my God.
And he was really cute, and I was going, how weird would it be? I was like, it'd be pretty weird. But I don't know, I was like, finale would be really fun.
When we were at the Sevens volleyball thing, I found a guy that I thought she would like, and I was kind of tracking his movements for a while and being really creepy. But
and then the guy thinks
That's
that
when
you're
you got a true friend. Like they were at like an event, and she's like, Ali, there is this man. You will like him. I've been stalking him for you. Like, she's done the legwork for me.
Yeah.
Like, that is a true friend.
That's good. No, I literally, this guy was, he was in front of me on the escalator, like going up to mid-levels today, and I was looking at him and I was going, should I? Because he's just standing there. I was going, I could just, no, Cassie, don't be creepy.
It sounds so creepy.
Be like, oh, but my friend Allie's really pretty. Do you want to see a picture?
Actually, yesterday we went on a Groovely day.
Yeah, I want to hear about that.
3-on-3,
Because
right?
I was thinking Kat would have loved to have done something like that.
Yeah, well, I want to do one
I
again.
signed up for it just because I want to see what it's like. I haven't told Karen that I've done that yet, but I have.
But now it's on YouTube, and now he knows.
Now you know.
It was actually really interesting. But like the guys that turned up, like the guy who organised it was on time. That was really nice. But we as girls came as a 3 because we thought this makes sense. If it's 3 girls meeting 3 guys, why would you all arrive separately?
Yeah.
That just is bizarre. But they did.
Do they know each other, the guys?
Yeah, so the guys know each other, and so it's 2 people that organise it. So I organised it for my friends, and I signed up. I got into because it's like a social club, and then I just chose 2 of my single files to be like, oh hey, let's do this, and they were like, okay, I'm up for it. And
I don't think I have 2 single friends. Oh, I've got you and Kat, I guess. Yeah. Yeah.
And then he obviously like did the same his way, and then so the people at Groovely were like, okay, we found like a nice match for you, because you say like your preferences like in general, and like a little bit about yourself, but it's not like a dating profile. And then they arrange like where you meet, they arrange like what time, and then you just choose a date. Like you get a choice of like 3 days, but it's always on a Thursday. And yeah, then the first round's for free. You get a first round of drinks for free.
Oh.
And a second round of drinks for free if you use like special hashtag on Groovlygram. But like, yeah, so this one guy turned up on time and that was fine, but he had to like man down 3 women. And he was like, I think you're just really intimidated. And then this other guy turned up like 20 minutes late, and then his other friend turned up like way more than that, like 45 minutes late, stayed for about 20 minutes and then left.
That's such a Hong Kong thing.
weird.
But the thing was like, he was the attractive one, but he knew it, and he was so like not arsed. Like he was on his phone all the time, and like he would try and make conversation, and he could be charming, but then he'd just be like a dick, and I'm like, what are you even doing?
Welcome to dating in Hong Kong.
Like,
That's
what are you
most guys
doing?
are,
I'm
yeah.
so happy I haven't had to do that.
Yeah.
Sorry, that made me sound like a huge dick. I'm sorry.
Like, I'm so sorry. I'm so happy I'm not you.
That's not what I meant.
But you don't date that much.
It just
do you?
sounds so frustrating.
Okay, guys, we've actually got a lot of questions. We're gonna try to get through them. Okay, because some of them are quite funny.
Props to you, Allie.
Questions, yeah.
A
Props to you.
warrior.
Okay, so Ollie OB says, has a guy ever declined your sexual advances on a first night? And if so, were you annoyed, frustrated, or happy that you found a good guy, or did you think he was up to something?
Mine wasn't even sexual. I tried to go kiss this guy because, oh my god, the date was amazing. Like, he took me on a helicopter to go to Macau, and then we had dinner, then caught House of Dancing Water, like VIP section, and I was like so blown. Like, obviously, I was so blown away by this, and he was such a
Sounds like
nice
an
guy,
awesome
and he
date.
was really inspirational. Like,
I'd
he was
put
just,
Yeah.
he was so
Okay.
great.
Take my
And then he
clothes
took me
right
back
off.
to Sham Shui Po, like where I live, like in like the ghetto, and honest to God, like when you see my street, like you'll laugh when you hear the story. Like, so he's dropping me off here, and I'm like, yeah, so this little crevice, this shithole is where I live. But thank you for showing me like a different life. It was really nice pretending I was posh. And so like I went to kiss him, and I wasn't going to take him upstairs, but I was like, I want to like show him that I'm really appreciative and that I'd really like you. And he was like, and like just, and it was like a kiss on the cheek, but do you know when he's like hesitant?
Oh, no.
well,
Were you guys not drinking?
We were, but I fell asleep on him on the ferry back.
That's fine. Well, you took the helicopter there and the ferry back.
Yeah.
The story's not that rich.
Yeah.
Dump him.
Pretender.
Yeah, what a
That
fake.
guy spent his like whole year's salary on that one night.
And he didn't even get a kiss. That's so weird.
But on his terms.
That is really weird.
Yeah.
I don't sleep with guys on the first date. So, I don't know. I don't get me wrong, I have a lot of one-night stands, but if I'm going on a date with the guy, it means I like him. And then I don't, it's not even that I'm playing a game, it's just that I don't feel comfortable sleeping with him, like if I really like him. It makes
for me,
nervous.
like, I'm very open about sex, and like, I'll talk about sex all the time. But for the majority of the time, and I'll say this like maybe like 80%, I only sleep with people that I'm in love with, because like for me sex is such like a big thing. Like it's something that I like connect like my heart and my soul and my body in.
Okay, well that's not the case with me, I'm just insecure.
Yeah. I went through a slutty phase from age 19 to 24.
I went through a slutty phase from age like 15 to fucking like a couple of years ago.
So,
and I've had periods in between a couple of years.
My first boyfriend I got with when I was 14, and we broke up just before I was 18, and the reason was he broke up with me because he was like, well, you're going to be going to university soon. Like, he didn't, and he was in like the year above me. And he was like, well, so you're going to want to sleep with a lot of people. I'm like, this is such a bullshit excuse. You're breaking up with me because you want me to sleep with other people, or because you think I'm going to. And I was like, fuck you, I'm going to sleep with a lot of people. And then I was like, lots of people are really bad at sex.
Yeah.
And then it just and like I did my dissertation on the satisfaction of sex, and like whether it differentiates in like relationship styles, and like everything that I thought, I was like, yeah, okay, one night stands, never
I've
good
had
sex.
some
It gets a lot out, but unless you know the guy, say like a little bit before, like you don't even necessarily be like intimate with him before, but if you're friendly with him, if you've spoken to him before, like it's different. But if I just met like a rando in a club and then went to bed with him that night, probably not that good, because you don't care about the person, so you don't care about their needs, they don't care about your needs, so nobody ends up having like amazing sex.
That's true. You're usually really drunk, so there's no like you're just like fuck.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question: what is an acceptable level of drunkenness on a date? It depends.
Maybe
where
not
you are.
paralytic, but I think it depends on the day, it depends on the person, it depends on like.
I think
the
it
mood.
depends.
Let's talk
where
about
you
what
are.
about first date? What's an acceptable level of drunk on a first date?
Not paralytic, maybe like a 7 on the scale.
I'd say you can still walk.
I
as long as
don't.
you can
Yeah.
walk.
I don't like guys
No
who
throwing
get
up.
really messy when they drink. So as long as they can like handle the alcohol, even if they're really drunk. Garen's quite good at handling his alcohol, so he can drink a lot and he'll be like fine. I don't like guys who get messy. The guy who actually asked this question, a funny story about him. I know he won't mind me telling it because he's just a fuckhead. He took my
Stormy's
friend
guy.
out. What?
Is it Stormy's guy?
Yeah. So he's not the one you liked. The
No,
crazy
no,
one.
yeah.
So my friend Ollie, he took my friend Annabelle out on a date to Nobu in Hong Kong, which is like a fucking ridiculously expensive restaurant.
Right.
And he got so plastered, he knocked down 3 glasses of wine in a row. Like they brought him a glass of wine, he knocked it down. They brought him another glass of wine, he knocked it down again. Sorry, my iPad's going off. Yeah, so that's if he's embarrassing me in like a fancy place, but like if we're in Stormy's, I don't give a fuck. Like you could get straight.
I mean, Stormy's is there to be messy.
That's why I always have
Nobody
dates
goes to
with
Stormy's and like, let's just have a quiet one or two.
I've done that.
I'm actually totally cool if my boyfriend gets drunk because usually I'm the one who gets sloppy drunk.
Yeah.
So if for once it's him, I'm kind of just like,
Yeah, I've got ammunition. So next time you're mad at me, I'm gonna bring this up.
yeah, right.
Hi,
Like-
Felix. Everyone's just no on the message. Everyone's just saying hi to me, guys. This is Allie. This is Danny.
I'm
Say hi to them
Danny.
too.
You're gonna
We
see
have
us
feelings
too.
I think it's just because I've literally been on this show since last August. So
I mean, it is your show.
You're
so.
an original.
it was my show. I'm the original. Actually, I wasn't the original. It was Perry, whose video we're going to see later, who's the original host of the show. Anyway, so if a guy brings you to a very fancy restaurant on a first date, would you expect that level of fine dining to continue throughout the relationship?
Fuck
Would you be
no.
disappointed if it didn't? See, I think that you should never bring a girl to a really fancy restaurant on the first date.
No, I think you should, because then I think it shows like you care. Like, I really want to impress you, and so I've taken you to this place. But like, I don't
it
think
puts
anyone.
pressure on things, I
No,
think.
but I don't
It
think it
does.
does, because I don't think people are going to think, oh yeah, this is what it's going to be like all of the time.
No,
because
but
that would be ridiculous.
It doesn't do that. But it's just it's like holy shit, he's put in so much effort. I don't even know whether I like this guy.
Do you know what I've just realised? I'm wearing my cardigan inside out.
See, for me, it's it feels like I'd rather he take me to like some place that's kind of nice but not that expensive.
Yeah, like cool,
Because,
like-
yeah, cool. Because like if it's too fancy, I'm gonna be like, is this the kind of girl he thinks I am? Like,
Yeah.
that I need really fancy shit all the time.
I'm definitely that kind of girl.
But like, sometimes I feel a bit on edge, because sometimes I'm like, I want to offer to pay, even though I know they're probably going to pay. And
And even though I can't afford to.
Yeah.
most of the time.
yeah. So
I
like,
heard that
if it's
so
somewhere
often.
really fancy, then I'm like, I know I can't afford to pay this, and I can't offer, because what if they say yes, and then I'm like, but I don't want to be the I don't want them to think that I'm expecting them to pay, and so I have this like mental like, oh my god, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
Because I figured it out. So this guy took me to a super expensive restaurant, and I just realized that it was unbelievable. Like unbelievably expensive. I looked up online, and he was like, "Oh, we're sitting chef's table," and I looked up online. It was like 3,500 per head.
Shit.
And I was like, "Shit!" Well, like, I mean, because we were kind of friends, and I was like, "Why is he taking me here?" And I messaged him going like, "Hey, dude, just so you know, I haven't done my accounts this month. I don't actually have that much cash. Like, it's cool if you like don't want to go, but like, just letting you know, I don't have any money." And he was like, "No, of course I'm going to pay it." So. He was like, "Do you think I like asked you to?" And then it wasn't even a date. It was really weird. He just wanted to take me to this restaurant because I was into cooking.
Wouldn't it be really weird though if someone was like, I'm take you to this really fancy restaurant, you pay? Like that's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, that's like I'd be like, no, we're not gonna go.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah. No. Yeah. But I find it like I don't know, like awkward, especially on first dates, because you don't know. Because some guys you on a first date with them and they just go, you know, I just don't believe in paying for girls, and you're just like, okay, well, I don't believe in having sex with you.
Yeah.
Like even like okay, if you first meet a guy, let's say you meet in a bar, they should at least buy you one drink. Just be like, oh, can I get you a drink?
I think that's polite, but I don't think that's a men buying women drinks. I think it's a nice thing for people to do. So like if like, because I'm like this even when I meet like nice girls, like even like girls that I don't want to date, like I'm just like, oh, you seem really cool, would you like a drink?
I do that too.
Yeah.
But I get more nervous about trying to make new female friends than I ever did about trying to meet guys.
I'm terrible at making new female friends.
So when I meet a girl that I think is really cool, I get really nervous, and it's like I had a first date, and I'm like, oh, she's so cool.
I'm so
She's
much
gonna
more
call me back.
Yeah, I'm so much more comfortable like going on dates and like hooking up with guys than I am making female friends.
I'm the opposite.
Much
Because
harder.
I think, but I'm not a very feeling person. So like, if people don't like me as a friend, I'm like, okay, well, fuck them. Like, I don't care. Like, literally, like, zero shits. And I can cut half the people out of my life now and be like, oh, okay. But that doesn't mean, like, I don't care about them. It's just, like I have that no loss. Like, I don't feel remorse for it. But if it was a guy, then I'd be like, oh, my God. Like if I find someone attractive, if I like someone, I can't speak to them. Like, I'm so shy. And, like... I can't do it. Like, because
I've got great game. I've got like awesome
I can
game.
flirt with people that I think like, they're fine. But like, if I like someone, like that guy at Sevens, beard, like Catman.
Cute beard man, yeah.
Maybe he was the same guy as the one I saw in the escalator.
I couldn't go.
Maybe the fact that we're seeing him all over the place is like a sign
For me to follow you everywhere.
Yes.
Yeah. Especially in my area, there's lots of cute guys.
Yeah, not so many in Shamshrepo, surprisingly.
Whoa, fancy that. Okay, sorry, that sounded really mean.
Unless you're really into prostitutes or like tiny old Thai men.
Yeah. Okay.
I am way into tidy old Tide man.
Where do lesbians go on a first date and what should follow that night? I have a friend who responded to this, a lesbian friend.
Because I have no idea.
So she wrote, I can answer for you. We go to a bra burning, then we have a light raw vegan dinner at a cat cafe, maybe with a bit of slam poetry or experimental jazz. Then we go back to the butchier ones. Then we go back to the butchier one's house and talk about how much we love our yonis and moon time. Then we make sweet, slow, sensual love. Once we wake up, we immediately go back to the fam's house, pack up her stuff and bring it back to the butcher's house. That night, they eat each other's menses, give thanks to Sappho, and sing the hymns of Tegan and Sarah. Only then is the mating ritual complete, and the turkey basting may then begin.
That sounds right.
Oh my God.
No, I think she explained it better than any of us.
I mean, I've been on a few lady dates.
I just said like, oh, just the same as anybody else.
Yeah.
That was fucking incredible.
That was good. Okay, anyway, guys, we'll be back after the commercial break, and we're going to be showing another of Perry's videos trying out her weird Bonjour beauty products. Okay, see you guys after the break.
有你冇你，做你自己。低俗頻道，我低俗，但我舒服。